Canada's national sport, hockey, lacrosse, or cricket? How to be Canadian, eh? G'day guys, how's it going? My name is AussieTash. I haven't really learnt a lot about lacrosse yet, so I'm really looking forward to learning about the origins of lacrosse and why it's considered to be one of Canada's national sports. I'm a little bit curious as to why cricket is on this list. Cricket is our national sport in Australia. At the moment, we're currently in the campaign of the Ashes, a yearly series that we have between the English. Man, it's on now. It's on big time. Let's get into this video. Canada's national sport, hockey, lacrosse, or cricket. Let's go.
Many people play and are interested in sports, but do you know what Canada's national sport is? You might be surprised when we explore this topic right after this.
I love her channel, guys. Check it out. It's fantastic.
This is the place to learn about food, stereotypes, culture, and all things Canadian.
Little salty, he's so
let's
cute.
go, eh?
Canada's first national sport may come as a surprise to some. It's unknown to most Canadians today, but it was the most popular sport in Canada until the early 20th century. This sport declined in participation in our country with the popularity of baseball coming to the forefront, though it remained popular in other British Commonwealth countries. In 1876, Canada's first Prime Minister declared cricket as our national sport.
Yeah. Love cricket, man. It's our national sport, man. It's our pride and joy.
Invented by the British, cricket is a bat and ball game played by two sides of 11 players on a grassy field. The field is centered on two wickets, each attended by a batsman. The Toronto Cricket Club was founded in 1827. In September of 1844, teams from Canada and the United States met in what was arguably the first international cricket match in history.
Really?
And perhaps even the first international sporting fixture in the world.
Cricket.
At least 5,000 spectators watched the Canadian team win at the grounds of the St. George's Cricket Club in New York.
Are you serious? Oh my God, I just have to pause for a second. I'm so excited about this. Cricket was declared Canada's first national sport, and they had a playoff with America and they won. Oh my gosh, that is so exciting, man. You don't understand. Cricket is our national sport here. We love cricket. Jump on and tell me, is cricket still played often in Canada? Do you guys have a team for the World Cup, for the 2020 World Cup or for the Day-Nighter World Cup? Jump on, let me know. But yeah, I'm so excited that there was a cricket sort of background in Canada. That's really, really cool. Like I said, at the moment, we're actually in the middle of the Ashes series. We have it every year. It's against England. And if we don't win, mate, we are not happy at all. This year, it's currently held in England. So last night, about 8 o'clock last night, turned on the TV, started watching the Ashes, fell asleep watching the Ashes because that's just what we do, and it was fantastic. I'm so excited about this whole cricket skit. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Game growing the fastest might surprise you. That's right, cricket.
Wow.
More Canadians are picking it up, but what's needed most are places to play.
Yeah,
It's true what they say, what's old is new again. After many years of cricket in decline, it has now become the fastest growing sport in Canada.
Oh, that's so cool, man. Yes. What do we have here?
Prior to Canada being settled by Europeans and becoming the country of Canada, an even older game was being played by the First Nations peoples.
Is this
Lacrosse is at least 500 years old, and this game was initially played in the St. Lawrence Valley area by the Algonquin tribe and other tribes in the eastern half of North America and around the western Great Lakes.
Oh, this is cool. This
Games
is really
of lacrosse
cool.
were played for a number of reasons. It was considered a sport that toughened up young warriors, but it was also a game played for recreation and for religious reasons.
Okay. Oh, here we go.
Lacrosse is a team sport played with a stick which has a netted cup on one end and a ball. Players use the cup at the end of the stick to carry, pass, catch, and shoot the ball into a goal. Modern-day lacrosse has been divided into 4 versions: field, box, women's, and intercross. It continues to be an important sport for First Nations athletes and is a notable contribution of Native culture to modern Canadian society.
Okay.
Lacrosse was a medal sport in the 1904 and 1908 Olympics,
Okay.
but became a demonstration sport in 1928, 1932, and 1948.
That's cool.
At this time, it is no longer a contender to become an Olympic sport, as a sport must be played on 4 continents by at least 75 countries.
Okay.
Lacrosse is played on all 6 continents, but only by 63 countries.
Oh.
This game was named as Canada's national game by Parliament in 1859,
Okay.
and was known as its only official national sport until 1994.
Wow, lacrosse. I have to learn more about lacrosse. I'd love to see some games, but I really don't think it's something we'd see on Australian television. We've got KO, and, I see hockey. I was watching a lot of the Stanley Cup. Got to see, the Maple Leafs games. Didn't get to see any games with my Jets in them. That was a bit sad. Lacrosse. Is there like a Stanley Cup sort of thing that goes on between American teams and Canadian teams? Or is it just like a national lacrosse championship, where different cities or provinces, all play against each other and there's a champion at the end of the season or whatever? Love to learn more about lacrosse, so yeah, gonna have to get into it. It looked really, really cool. Over 500 years old. That's cool, man. That's awesome. Some of those footages, some of the pictures, I have so many questions. I'd love to see some footage of lacrosse. So yeah, jump on, leave some suggestions of what I should watch, guys. Love to watch it.
In May 1964, former Canadian Amateur Hockey Association president and then current member of Parliament Jack Roxburgh did extensive research to find if Canadian Parliament had ever declared a national game, and specifically looked into whether lacrosse was officially declared. After going through parliamentary records, he found no law was ever enacted. He endeavored to declare ice hockey as Canada's national game. The Canadian Lacrosse Association members responded to the motion by calling it insulting and out of line, and vowed to fight it.
Yeah, why not?
On June 11th, 1965, politician Bob Priddy replied by introducing a separate bill to have lacrosse declared as Canada's national game. By the end of the year, both bills were debated, but neither bill was ever passed.
Okay.
Ice hockey, or just hockey as we call it, is the sport most associated with our country and has been played in Canada since the early 19th century. It is played year-round by all ages, genders, and skill levels throughout the country.
Look where they're playing it.
Modern hockey is derived from various stick and ball games played throughout the centuries in the United Kingdom, and a game called golf played on the ice in the Netherlands. From these roots, the sport of ice hockey was developed in Canada, most notably in Montreal, where the first indoor hockey game was played on March 3rd, 1875, at the Victoria skating rink.
My gosh.
Some characteristics of that game, such as the length of the ice rink and the use of a puck, have been retained to this day.
Yeah.
The International Ice Hockey Federation would later adopt the Canadian rules as the official rules of ice hockey.
Okay, that's cool.
Hockey is played by 2 teams which try to outmaneuver a puck over the ice with sticks into the opponent's goal. It is played on indoor or outdoor rinks. The International Ice Hockey Federation declared that the first game of organized hockey was played in Montreal in 1875, though I'm sure that this is hotly contested by Windsor, Nova Scotia, which also claims this title, and where the birthplace of Hockey Museum is located.
That's cool. I should watch a video on that.
Ice hockey has spread from being the most popular winter sport in Canada to also being the most popular in the United States, Belarus, Croatia, Czech Republic, Finland, Latvia, Russia, Slovakia, Sweden, and Switzerland.
Wow. It's played lots of places, lots of countries.
Almost 30 years later, the issue arose once again when a government bill was proposed to make hockey Canada's national game.
I was going to make a comment on that. Technically, there was no national sport declared. It wasn't lacrosse. It wasn't hockey or ice hockey. Nothing happened when those bills were passed. It was just squashed. So again, at that stage, there was no official national sporting game in Canada. Let's find out which one won, hockey or lacrosse.
First Nations groups objected to the bill, arguing that it neglected recognition of the game of lacrosse. The House of Commons amended the bill to recognize ice hockey as Canada's winter sport
Okay.
and lacrosse as Canada's summer sport.
All right.
On May 12, 1994, the National Sports of Canada Act came into effect with these designations.
So it goes like this. Lacrosse and hockey are Canada's national sports. One, winter national sport. One, the summer national sport. Okay, that's really, really cool. So everyone's recognized because, like they said, hockey, man, that's played all around the world, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I had no ideas of the countries and how many countries hockey is played in. It's crazy. I've been to one ice hockey rink about 5 or 6 years ago. There's one in Brisbane. Oh my gosh, it did not go well for me at all. My bottom was very, very sore. I've tried to ice skate once. It didn't go well at all. But yes, I love this video so much. Man, again, I'm so stoked that, you guys, at one stage, cricket was your national sport. That is really, really cool. Please jump on, tell me, do you guys still play cricket over there much? Yeah, I understand if you don't. In Australia, we do. It's awesome. We love our cricketers. Yeah. We consider the captain of the Australian Test cricket team to be more important than the Prime Minister. So, yeah. But that's just us. Anyway, that was the video for today. If you liked it, please jump on, smash the like button, leave a comment, and of course, remember to subscribe. That really helps me out. Cheers from down under. Take care. Bye.